but it's tough to be good at something that takes your entire mind to dominate, and you have ancillary things that you have to focus on. This is why people say LeBron James, this is dominant, it's Michael Jordan. This is what, because LeBron James is a human. He's living his life like a human being. Oh, see, he's not a killer like Jordan. He's not a killer like Kobe. But if you look at it, he also seems to be happier in his life at this point of his career than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant have been throughout their career. Because let's not forget, they both had tumultuous home lives, and you put yourself in a bad situation. Because LeBron spread himself throughout the universe, he's I don't know what Kobe Bryant's child parenting is looking like, but you see LeBron kid, he's very strong in his life, so maybe that's why. It's a situation whereas if you don't have that singular focus, maybe, just maybe, you have a better situation in the long term. With that, speaking of singular mindsets and your career may be over, I looked at our sister Serena this weekend. And I told y'all at the beginning of the summer, I think it may be over for Serena Williams. I really, really think it's over. It's not just because she's getting older. Serena Williams had a baby. The taxing that it takes to push a human through your body. Just let's not forget, your pelvic bones split apart and get wider so a human can slide through your birth canal. A man knows nothing about that physically. I read a book, I watched PE, I've seen my 2 kids born, but understand the type of taxing and everything that probably takes to have a baby on top of being 35, 36 years old. That's why I think this is the end for Serena. I honestly believe it may be time for Serena to gracefully bow out because her time has come and passed. See, you may be looking at Roger Federer and say, hey, well, they're the same age. They came in at the same time. Why can't she do it? I'm not saying she can't. I'm just saying the likelihood of Serena Williams dominating like we used to, or even coming close to that, is slim and none. And none is Slim is walking the hell out the door. I'm just saying, man, we want to love Serena because, Serena the greatest ever. Hey, all those things may be true, but trust and believe. I think it's a wrap for her, man. Y'all could get mad at your boy. Y'all could disagree. But, hey, man, having a baby and being an older athlete, I just don't see it working out that way for her. It's easy to say, oh, no, well, you got to look at it this way, Rap. You got to look at it that way. Yeah, but, hey, man, again, I've never had a damn baby and never will have a baby and don't know nothing about having a baby. But I'm just looking at the physics of the situation. When you are in your late 30s, when your body is slowing down naturally, and then you put your body through something like having a baby, hey man, that might just be too much. I don't give a damn how great you are. No man has experienced something like that, so we can't speak to it. But I'm quite sure there's some women out there going, hey, that's a hard hustle. That is a hard hustle, having a baby and then coming back to be one of the most dominant athletes in the history of the world. If this will only add to her greatness, I don't give a damn Serena play till she's 45. It's not going to take away from her greatness. But I just think Father Time and Mother Nature have gotten together, and it might be time for the sister Serena to hang up the racket and just be walking around with the shorties and everything, have a couple more shorties and be like an expert or something like McEnroe and Chris Evans, the rest of them Rudies. Because it's just over. It might just be over for her, man. Big ups to Serena for the greatness that she's given us. Hopefully she got 1 or 2 more great moments in, great tournaments and win this U.S. Open and shut me up. But it still won't shut me up because I just don't think it's over. I just think it's time for her to cool out. But big ups. Chief Roger said people keep having excuses for her. She wants a lifetime, not tennis. Yeah. She wants the limelight, not tennis. Yeah, I don't know if she wants the limelight, Chief. The reason I never put that on people, her and Tiger are done. Now Tiger might be finished. He's out of here. It's over for him. But the reason I think she hanging around, I never tell athletes to retire. The reason I never tell athletes to retire is because when you're an athlete at your all-time greatest, you're gonna get a 20 piece up out the deal. You get 20 years out the deal, and then you have to leave. And then usually you're around 35, maybe early 40s, and then you got to leave this alone, something that was been a part of your life forever. That's difficult. I don't care who you are and how strong mentally you are. Something I've been doing my whole life, and then I got to stop. Something that the entire world identifies me with. Now you can't ever do it again. Anytime people say, man, she need to just go sit down. That's a hard hustle, man. I'm not going to sit around and, man, she just needs to sit her ass down somewhere, man. It's over for her. Hey, man, drag her ass off the field, and then we can talk. But other than that, I ain't going to give her the boot. But, Tiger, you no longer physically can do it. So it's over for you. She wants to model and go, I don't know about all that, man. I can't put that on her. I can't put that on her, Chief. It's just, hey, man, she been doing this shit her whole life. She's been doing this since she was 13, 14 years old. Actually, she probably been doing it since she was 8, 9 years old. She's 38 years old. It's tough to just walk away. And it's not like she getting smoked. It ain't like she living the life that Tiger living. Tiger ain't not even making the cut. Serena making it to the finals of these tournaments, and she just physically can't get over the top. Could be nerves. It could be a mental block. So that's why I'm not going to say she's just sucking up the line. Like, I think that's unfair. But I do think we are watching either the end or the beginning of the end while talking about this. That's all I'm saying. And with that being said, I got Miss Red in the building. Much love. Thank you for the support. But I will say this is we are watching the winter of her career at the least. I'm not going to say that she just around to be around. I think that's unfair because, again, she's making it to the finals. She's not getting knocked out in the semifinals, the quarterfinals, the second and third round. She's playing for the championship and just can't get over the top. So if you making it to the NBA finals and losing that year, I can't say, hey, man, you washed up. Or you make it, if you getting beat as a boxer with a split decision, a judge's decision, she was not in. Yes, she was. You're wrong. You're 1,000% wrong. That was the championship round that she quit in. It was the championship round. It was a Sunday. They don't play nothing on Sundays but the championship. She was in the championship round. Look it up, and you'll find out that she was in the championship. She lost at Wimbledon in the semifinals or even the finals. When you're losing in the last round, I can't say you over. Even if she was losing in the final four, can't say it's over for you. But I just don't think that dominance is there anymore. It's just not going to be a situation to whereas she dominates major tennis events ever again. That's just, I don't think it's in the cards for her. I wish it is because I have enjoyed watching her. I'm a big time tennis fan, but point blank period, it might be her dominant situation, the Serena that we all fell in love with, we all root for. That Serena is no more, if you ask me. With that being said, the NCAA is back on this nonsense, and I don't care what anybody says. This is an identifier of the foolishness that we see from the NCAA on a regular basis. The National Association of College Athletics is full of shit. What's up, man? This number one Chief Rocker, y'all. What's good, bro?
Yo, man. Yeah, she lost in Wimbledon in the finals.
She lost Sunday in the finals. I'll bet you $1,000. $1,000 to whatever you want to put up.
This just bad match right here. They're not even close to the finals. They're still playing.
No, they're not. The young lady from Canada won that tournament, Chief. The young lady, when Serena bowed out, the young lady from Canada won the tournament.
So what was the name of this match they just said that?
It's something in Canada. Some Canadian Cup. She won it. the Roger
Well,
something.
either way it go, man. Serena ain't doing something right, man.
She's old, bro. She's 38. It ain't nothing.
So when I said that she want to get into the modern world, going to these big events and showing her fashion wear and all that, like you said, no, she don't.
Because Rocka, if she wasn't getting to the championship rounds, you would have a leg to stand on. This is a person who's been in the fight. What?
You know why she's doing this? In honor of her father.
So she get. So what you want me to believe is she's getting to the finals of these championship round events and then quitting for exposure. Wouldn't she get even more exposure?
No, I ain't never said she was quitting for exposure. She quit because she can't go no more. She didn't. As far as her injuries, she gave her all. Going baseline to baseline with those muscle spasms and those back problems, it's gonna make that shit come back out. And you playing 3 to 4, 5 games to make it to the finals, that's gonna wear you down. No, I ain't saying she's doing that to do that. I'm saying she don't want to play at all no more. But she's doing it for her mother and her father.
Bruh, you don't think this is a person who's out there busting her ass, and as a matter of fact, it is, I'll read the title for you. Serena Williams breaks down in tearing after retiring from the Rogers Cup final match during an injury. You don't get to the championship round because you're doing it for somebody else, bro.
She was hurting.
Exactly.
Come on. I would say still at all. What I'm saying is that instead of her taking some time off and making sure she gets them injuries together, right? She's steady going out there trying to win, thinking she can win because she's Serena Williams and she got one of the best served engines.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I got one question for you.
These young girls.
I got one question for you. I got one question for you. What kind of rest stops back spasms?
What kind of rest stops back spasms?
Because that's what she quit.
Hold up. I don't know because I never had them. You know what kind of rest stop them?
No, that's what my point is. That's my point.
Neither one of us.
Chief.
Know that.
Chief.
You can't say that.
Chief.
Won't stop it.
Chief. The reason I asked you that is because that's why she quit in the tournament. Because she was having back problems. You usually have back problems after you have a baby.
No, she had some before she had the baby too. She had some before she had the baby. Yeah.
Well,
this ain't the first time Serena ever been injured now after she had that baby.
But back spasms are not an injury. Back spasms are not an injury.
But see, how we know, but how we know they back spasms? Because the media put out there that they was back spasms. It could be more than that.
Okay.
We don't know that.
Well then, okay, she was smoking weed then.
That could have been a problem. She ran out.
Come on, bro. We can't make up the news as we go along.
You know what I'm saying? No, you just said that. I'm playing along with you.
No, I'm just saying, but we can only go by what they telling us. She said her back was hurt.
But she ain't say back spasms.
Yes, she did. Her people.
She said back spasms.
She said my back will not allow me to continue to the fans.
Did you hear when she said my back? Did she say my back?
Bruh. You know what? This is what I do. I'll play it for you. Because we can't make up the news as we go along, bruh.
And make sure you got the date with it, alright?
It's only one Rogers Cup final, bruh, 2019.
They gonna say Rogers Cup. I'm just trying to come on, baby. You could have doctored some shit up. I'm just making sure you ain't.
You think Serena Williams, at the last minute of a championship championship day in the middle of a tournament, you don't think if she could have done something, she would have?